Since building this retro nook, which has now taken over the whole living room, more consoles, VHS tapes, and DVDs have spontaneously appeared. And when you live in a small apartment, clutter builds up real fast because there's literally no room to spare.
Is this actually gonna look better? I don't know.
I'm only making space for beauty and joy, so it's time to sort through the mess and figure out a better storage solution for all this new old stuff.
Shit. As you can see, this corner here beside the cabinet is getting a little out of hand. There's some more games, there's some more consoles, and with more consoles comes more controllers. Right now, everything is in this basket. Actually, I don't even think this is everything. I think this is just the ones that are in use. I didn't really mind the basket at first, and I could switch it to a solid basket instead of this clear one so that you can't see all the mess inside. But like, it's already overflowing, so I think we would need more than one, and I just don't want to keep adding more clutter. It would be great if they were behind closed doors, if they were in a cabinet, but this cabinet is too small and there's no space for that. We gotta find a new solution for storing these controllers. We got this controller stand that hopefully is going to solve the problem. I mean, the controllers in this image are very clean because they don't have any cables attached. I'm assuming because they are much newer controllers, whereas most of these ones have all the cables. So like, it's not gonna look that clean, but maybe it'll look better than how it looks right now. Honestly, I'm not actually sure. So I'll put it together and we'll see. So as I was taking out Roman's mess of controllers, I actually looked up a video on like how to wrap them. I mean, you would think that it's very intuitive. You just wrap the cord around the controller, but in fact, you must leave a little loop. So let me show you what I mean. You see how this cord is just being like pulled down? That's not good. Like, this is the connection over here. Shit is just being friggin' snapped down here, and this is how you're gonna get like a ruined connection with your controller. So what I learned was that you actually need to make sure that this part of it is upright. Like, you don't want any tension on this connection part over here. So you just kind of leave a little loop. That's all you need to do. Just leave a little loop, and then you can still wrap the cord around. You wrap it around, and I like to be, I don't know, even, so I kind of wrap it on either side, and it kind of just keeps everything in place. And then this loopy loop here, sometimes I'll wrap it around like this, just so it becomes a loop. Because if I do it this way, it kind of just hangs like this. I do one where I wrap it around, and now it's like this clean loop, and then you just keep wrapping. And I mean, this is ugly as hell. What the hell do I do with this part? Okay, now you have a little loop-de-loop controller, and you are not putting tension on the actual connection point, so you're not gonna ruin your controller. Look how nice. You know, I just had an idea. That like, what if you just hung these on the wall? I mean, that would look kind of crazy because there'd be so many. It's just an idea because actually practically, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know how good this is gonna look given that there's so many cords. And actually, because it needs that middle part, you can't hang a controller like this that has this dong in the middle. It has to be open here so that you can actually hang it on the rack. So maybe we still need to actually keep this bin as well. Okay, all the controllers have been wrapped and we can put this together now. I feel like it's gotta be easy, right? Why are there so many pieces?
Does this look like it's been opened?
Okay, we got our tiers. Actually, I think the packaging is just really cheap. I don't think it's been opened. Is it supposed to be stationary or is it supposed to move? Okay, is this actually gonna look better? I don't know. I mean, it looks nice for the controllers that don't have wires, but then the ones that have wires, it looks crazy. I mean, that looks nice.
What if the front part was just wireless and then business in the front but party in the back?
You only have two wireless. Did I create even more of an eyesore for myself? Or is this better? What do you guys think? What do you think, dear?
I think it's great. It looks beautiful.
Beautiful, eh?
It's a work of art. It's like a little sculpture.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a little tower of gaming history. You could spin it around and like tell people about the different games and consoles.
It looks like a boy's room now.
Well, it 50% is. What do you mean? It goes hand in hand. There's a little like fall flowers. And then there's the controller tower right there, see?
I did this. Okay, let's move it to the other side so that it's not like the very first thing that people see. They're both just, him and Nova are just both chilling with me here. So we got a DVD player from Value Village because I wanted one that was like smaller. This one I did not take from my parents because for some reason my dad has a 5-disc DVD player and it's massive. This one's just a little guy and it fits nicely under the cabinet beside the VCR, but I don't know if it works yet. I have not actually tried it yet, so I just plugged it in and we're gonna find out if it works together. There's a green light, which, I mean, I think that means it works. Or at least it powers on. There's a green light, so it's powered on. Oh, look! Cyber Home. I don't know what this company is, but it's Cyber Home DVD. Of course, you know which DVD we're gonna test it with. Of course you know. And if you don't know, now you know. It's loading.
I don't think it's working here.
It's stuck at loading. Value Village is not testing things before they put them out. They're just slapping on a price tag and going, no refunds. Damn it! I mean, I hear it trying, but that's as far as it's going. It's trying and no success. It sounds like something's happening. If it f***s up this DVD, I'm gonna cry. So actually, maybe I should put a different one in. I'll put bolted. Oh, what?
We have our heading.
What? Does that mean my matrix is f***ed out? Shit. Okay, this is clearer. I'm more sad that my matrix is not working than happy that this is working. But it seems unreliable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not playing. I didn't know it could be this clear on a CRT because I've only ever seen DVD on like a better TV. So this TV's pretty tight. Like this TV's good. Wow. We actually weren't gonna get a DVD player because the PS2 can play DVDs, but we tried it and there was this like really annoying hum on the TV and we looked it up and apparently it's like a known thing with the PS2 and the DVDs were skipping. So it's not even just the hum, it just straight up was not watchable. And I don't want to have to use a game controller to control my DVD player. That's just annoying and unintuitive to me because I am not a gamer. This just doesn't work well. I think we still need another DVD player. I've been thinking a lot about what we're gonna do for VHS and DVD storage. This is what we have right now. It's completely full. Shit. And the collection is gonna grow. I know that. Sorry I disturbed you. So here's what I've been thinking. The first option is we try to reinstall these shelves. I appreciate all the comments and the tips that people gave. It seems like some of you think that we just like raw dogged the concrete wall without making a pilot hole, but rest assured we did make a pilot hole. Even though we did drill a hole 1/4 inch deeper than we needed to, I think the main thing we didn't do was like clean it out that well. I did use the Dyson and vacuum it, but I never like blew into the hole to kind of get the dust to come out. And then the other thing we didn't do is we didn't really like go in and out of the hole when we made the pilot hole. We kind of just like did it once, took it out. So maybe the hole wasn't quite big enough for the screw. And then how all 3 of the screws broke was because as we were getting to the very end, there started to be a lot of tension, like the screw was fighting back. And at that point, we didn't really know what we were supposed to do. And I was so eager to get the shelves on the wall. So Roman just muscled through it. He was like, I'm not a bitch. couch. I'm not gonna let this screw fight me, like I'm gonna fight back. And through fighting back, did he win? Kind of, because the screw broke. But that actually means that I lost because I didn't get my shelves up. And I've realized now that you're not supposed to just muscle through the tension, and that's actually telling you something, like maybe there's too much dust in there, maybe your hole is not deep enough. All of that to say, there are a few things that we know that we did wrong, and I think it is very possible, I think it is plausible that we could actually hang the shelves up correctly now knowing all those things. Am I a little hesitant to fuck with it again? Do I already have a bunch of holes I need to patch up anyway? So like, what's another couple holes? I know that these shelves will not be enough space for everything that we have, but we did also recently get a storage locker, finally. So that means that some of the stuff that's in this cabinet, which is pretty much serving as kind of a storage locker for us, can go into the actual locker, and then our overflow of movies can go into this cabinet. Is it gonna be seen? No. So I think it'll mean like we'd have to be really intentional about the movies that we put on the shelves if the shelves go up. But that is option number one. Option number two is putting low bookshelves behind the couch. I don't love this option because we don't have that much space between the couch and our chairs, which is where our desks are on this other side here. We know Roman would like to be as close to the TV as possible, so we can move the couch like half a foot closer, but it's gonna be tight. Like, it's gonna be pretty tight in this area here, so I'm not sure that I love that option. It will look kind of cool though, to have bookshelves lining the back of the sofa, and then all you see here is like our library of movies. But functionally speaking, I don't think this is the best option. And then the last option, I think, is putting a bookcase in the original spot where the nook was, which is right here. The problem I've been having is trying to find one that actually fits the height of the windowsill. And then it also can't really go like the full length of this wall, which I think would look better. But again, you're running into this like pathway issue where we have to walk through here. So the bookshelf can't go all the way to the end. Maybe like up until the carpet here. And then like, I don't know, does it look kind of random? It's just kind of like randomly in the corner here. Doesn't feel like it has anything to do with the nook, but space-wise, it feels like there is kind of a spot here. I mean, this is where we currently have our box of all the movies, but aesthetically, I don't think it's like the best option. And then some people recommended putting like a bookshelf, like putting a bookshelf here or putting a bookshelf here. And I think it would just look weird. I think it would just look off because we already have a cabinet here. And now we have added this controller organizer, and Roman has his PS5 and an Xbox there. So there isn't really space. I mean, we can move this stuff around, but I feel like it'll also just look weird, especially if we have nothing on the wall here. If I put two bookshelves here, then I would also have to put like, I guess some artwork or something up on the wall, but I feel like everything just looks super cluttered. And this ain't moving. All right, guys, like this is not moving. I have already sacrificed basically most of the living room to now make the living room the full retro area, but this cabinet was bought specifically for this space with my organic style in mind. Same with this mirror. This is not going anywhere, okay? So I know we need a solution for our physical media, but we're gonna have to work with what we got. So that's everything I've thought of so far, and I haven't really decided which one is best. So maybe you guys can help me decide. Comment below which option you think is the best option, or if you have another option, again, please let me know. But it's a small living room that we are working with. Something's gonna have to be sacrificed.
We went back to Value Village to try our luck one more time. Last time I saw Lilo and Stitch and regretted not grabbing it, and when I walked over to the DVD section this time, it was literally sitting on the shelf waiting for me.
It was right there waiting for me.
Roman also regretted not getting the first Austin Powers VHS last time, but this time they also had Gold Member, which was actually the one that he likes the most. We found a few other classics, but thankfully we checked the tapes because a couple of them had mold, so we left them behind. We also checked out the CD section, and although I didn't see anything for me, Roman was stoked to find NSYNC. I was more of a Backstreet Boys fan. And last we grabbed what we actually came here for, which was another DVD player. We got another DVD player from Value Village. This time it's a Samsung. Last time it was an off-brand, so I don't know, you get what you get, but I trust Samsung. It turned on. It actually looks pretty high-tech. It does not look 90s. It looks like a pretty high-tech DVD player. So I'm gonna test a movie that we know works, because apparently my Matrix don't work. So let's test Matrix Reloaded, and if this works, then we'll test the other DVDs that we got today.
Okay, this is actually touchscreen. This is actually not that satisfying. There's no buttons, it's like touchscreen. Okay, this is already much more responsive.
Can't they all take this long?
I guess, damn.
Damn. You know what? I'm going back to streaming.
Oh, where's the sound though? Does it start like this? I don't think it should be this silent. Oh, maybe I have the thing plugged into the wrong thing in the back. Aux, video out. I don't know, dear. Is this not for this shit? So as I said, this DVD player looks very new because it is. And there's actually no audio output. There's only one for video, and there isn't one for audio, which is why the video was working, but the audio was not. It assumes that you're gonna use like an HDMI or something else, basically. It's got like speakers out, surround subwoofer, and we just need a simple audio out. Now we know that that's something to actually look for. Goodbye, $8. But this is actually like a really new DVD player, and it seems to be working totally fine other than that. But I feel like it's silly to get something to like modify it. I feel like maybe we just get another DVD player that has what we need. Round 2 with the DVD player, unsuccessful. This time is our fault for not checking. I just finished watching the Goofy movie today, and I gotta say, it didn't hit. I don't know why I had such strong memories of really liking that movie and being obsessed with it, because it actually didn't bring back any nostalgic feelings for me at all. I actually started watching it like a few days ago, and I had to turn it off because Goofy's voice was just kind of annoying. Like, I couldn't do the like, and I honestly was ready to just not even finish watching it. But then this morning I was like, I already got the movie, let me just give it a fair shot and watch the whole thing. And it was okay, but I realized like it's not a movie that I needed to own. I've been really enjoying collecting some VHS tapes and DVDs, but it made me realize I'm not trying to collect more clutter. I also don't want to be just getting physical media for the sake of physical media. It really has to be an intentional decision, and it's got to be a movie I have fond, clear memories with. I'd say for pretty much all my childhood Disney movies, you could put one on and I will be able to sing a song from it. I don't know where those lyrics are stored. They're just like stored in long-term memory, and I can just sing all the songs. And I think that was one thing about the Goofy movie is like, I don't know any of these songs and none of them make me want to sing along. I guess that's why it's not considered like a classic or a masterpiece, and maybe I am just on that level. I'm a classics girl. I'm a masterpiece girl. Like sometimes you rewatch something and you realize that one could have stayed in the past. Another thing I realized when we were testing out the DVD players is that I don't have like nostalgic memories with DVD. I already have a little collection that I own, and I realized like I actually don't need to really acquire many more. When I was testing out that second DVD player, it just being so digital, like even the controls being touchscreen, kind of took away what this is all about for me, which is like the physical aspect, that tactile feeling, which is what brings back the nostalgia. So I don't actually think we're gonna get another DVD player. I am gonna take my dad's 5-disc player, especially because I also realized that a lot of the longer movies are on 2 DVD discs. So rather than get up and switch them out, it is easier to have a player that just holds them all so that you can just go to the next one. But in general, DVD just doesn't have that charm for me. Like with VHS, there's nothing cozier than putting on a VHS tape and watching it on the CRT. It is like just the coziest feeling ever. Maybe even something about the quality not being so perfect, it being a little bit rough around the edges, like that is what brings back that nostalgia for me and that charm. It's funny because some people have been like, the VHSs are gonna die, you gotta go to DVD and you gotta move everything digital. But I think the fact that there actually is an end of life to the VHS tapes, which there also is with DVDs, but I think that is actually what makes them special. Like, nothing lasts forever, guys. Nothing lasts forever. It should be no surprise that VHS tapes also don't last forever. So it kind of makes you appreciate them more and actually watch them while you have them, while they're working, knowing that they're not gonna work forever. So while I am gonna continue to build my collection, I just wanna make sure that I'm actually doing this in a very intentional way and not just accumulating more clutter.